Welcome back as we continue to talk sports. Tragically, after not being held in 2020 for obvious reasons, the George Tens is back this year and it's bigger and better than ever before. Kicking off in 2019 as a rugby-only festival, the event now is set to include, get this, trail running, mountain biking, men's and women's rugby, golf, netball and even lawn bowls. Everybody is invited. And along with those activities, the event is set to welcome some of South Africa's biggest icons as ambassadors, including the likes of Paul Two, Anton Leonard, Victor Matfield, Ernie Els, and A.B. de Villiers, the OGs of South African sport. And joining us again to chat a little bit about what must feel like the most welcome pleasure at the end of the most difficult last 18 months, Heyneke Meyer, to chat about the George Tens. Heyneke, great to connect with you again. How good does it feel to have the festival back this year?
Yeah, I'll be very, very excited. You know, it's been a long time, and I've got a really soft spot for the community and George. I started my coaching career there.
Oh wow!
And yeah, and this in this times we need to give people hope and to make a difference. So after a long year, we have to be positive, and I'm very, very excited. It's going to be a great festival. A lot of people is joining, and I think it's just going to be some great fun, especially at the end of the year. So we're really looking forward. One of the most beautiful stadiums in the world, and like I said, way back I started coaching there and saw the stadium full. So although there's only going to be 2,000 people, it's going to be a great festival, and we're really looking forward to exciting times. And I think we need to have fun as well and to be positive.
We definitely do. I think so many people need that this time of the year, especially. Anyone who has played in a Tens festival will understand the motivation. There is something quite magical about it, and it just attracts both young and old enthusiasts. It's an amazing day out. But from your perspective, what was the thinking behind starting a festival like this? What was the motivation?
Yeah, first of all, like I said, I've got a very soft spot for the community. They've been good to me. And the municipality and Heyneke Meyer, we decided to do something different. George is an unbelievable, beautiful place, or the whole garden route. And we also need to help the community.
Yeah.
It's very important. They really rely on tourism. And it's been difficult, closing all the beaches last year. So we just thought, it's one of the most beautiful destinations in the world. And, some of the best golf courses. There's beautiful mountains for trail running, for mountain biking. So probably one of the best places in the world to have, to have an event like this. And we really want to grow it to one of the biggest sporting and lifestyle events. And I think what excites me is it's not just rugby. It's for family as well, so it's all about socialing, making friends, making a difference in the community. We're going to have coaching clinics in the community. But what I like about this, for me, I'm big on family, and, kids can join in mountain biking. They can do the trail running. The fathers can play rugby and hopefully have a few beers afterwards and just meet of legends. So I'm really big on giving back. And I think it's going to be a great event and one of the best places in the world to host it and one of the most beautiful places in the world.
I've got to ask, are you any good at lawn bowls? Because that's even been added to the roster. We love the fact that you've expanded it to become the sporting festival so that, as you say, it's a lifestyle event that people can join. You mentioned spending some time with legends. What is it about these kind of tournaments that attracts legends? And you've got some of the biggest names, not just in rugby, but in any sport. I mean, Ernie Els, A.B. de Villiers. Fantastic to have them there. What does it add to a tournament or a festival like that to have legends like that backing you?
Yeah, no, it's great. And I think a lot of these guys stays in the area now. A lot of them got holiday houses there. So like I said, we really want to involve the community. And it's great to have those guys. And I know most of them personally. They're really good, down-to-earth people. And I think it gives opportunity to people just to see and to mingle with them and see they're just, normal people like us. And, spend some time with them. And a lot of these guys are also going to participate. So I think it's great to spend time with your heroes, see them around, and just spend some great time with them.
That being said, can anyone enter? Do you have to be professional teams, amateur teams? How do you go about actually taking part and getting onto the field with these legends? What's the entry process?
Yeah, I think, the big aim was there's so much competitiveness in sport, and that's great to have. But this is more a social event. We want guys from all walks of life to participate, so you don't have to be a professional. It's totally a social event. There is different categories for guys that want to be more professional and semi-professional teams, but it's mostly just for social teams. And like I said, we've also introduced some primary schools and high schools, which is a new thing for tens. So we also want the kids to be involved, and there's families to be involved. So you don't have to be professional. We actually want guys that just want to have a good time and spend time together. So you can enter on www.georgetens.co.za, and we've been overwhelmed. There's a lot of teams that joined from all walks of life and schools as well. And then there's still some space, especially in the trail running and the mountain biking. So everybody can join. We just want people to have a good time. There's also music shows in after hours, and just a lifestyle festival, and just to have a good time, and especially the end of the year. So we're very excited and looking forward to welcome everybody in the beautiful garden route.
Yep, one of the undoubtedly most beautiful parts of the world. Go and spend some time with absolute legends. Heyneke Meyer, you are one of those legends. Thank you so much for joining us this morning. Go and get that plate or that bowl final in the lawn bowls. We have faith in you, sir. So good to connect with you again this morning, and so good to see you looking so happy. You have earned the right to enjoy this tournament. So go out there and have a load of fun, but so good to connect with you again. Thank you, Heyneke.
Thank you. Always great to be with you. I really appreciate it, and thanks for the support. Like I said, we're looking forward to a great festival, and it will grow into one of the biggest festivals in South Africa.
I have a feeling this year is going to be very special. The George 10s will be held from the 2nd to the 5th of December at Heyneke Park, and the beautiful surrounding areas. All prices, all the registration information and more, everything you need, you can find at georgetens.co.za.